Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Miss Tiff Dance here, back with another live stream. I've been going hard all week, and I'm going to close out our relationship segment with a video on why nice girls finish last. Men respect the B words, okay? Or let's say mean girls, all right? And we're going to be talking about that. So, in case you don't know me, my channel is a place for single parents, career-minded individuals to stay motivated, balanced, and dance through life. And dance stands for dealing and navigating choices effectively. Okay, so let's get into this. Nice people. Okay, everybody tells you to be nice, be kind, and it's the polite thing to do. But let's face it, we've all been nice, and we've got our feelings hurt. We've gotten taken for granted. We've gotten um looked over or chosen last by being nice. And it doesn't feel so nice when you are being nice. So a lot of people feel like men respect, mean girls. Let's call them mean girls because I have to be politically correct on my channel because I don't want to get demonetized. But anyway, men respect women with a little edge, women with, who's not afraid to let them know how to put them in their place, to check them, because, when you're too nice to people, they may think that you're going to always be nice no matter what they do. Anything they can do, they'll try to push the edge just a little further. You'll still be nice, push it a little further, be nice, then start to go from there to blatantly disrespectful and still be nice. And all this nice, you're being so wasting your time being nice that nobody's being nice to you. So, what benefit does that serve? I'll tell you what benefit. None. None. So, what my advice is you have to be nice with caution, and not everybody deserves for you to be nice too. In relationships, I feel as though you can't do more for someone else than they're willing to do for you. It has to be a balance. Men, I can give you an example. I know someone in a relationship with a woman, got cheated on. Well, no, I know a man who is in a relationship with a woman. I know the woman um didn't do much, kind of long distance, maybe an hour and 2 hours away. Just, you know, didn't even show up for his birthday, Christmas, serious events. All the while he was cheating on her with someone who was doing everything that this girlfriend would have was supposed to be doing. Someone had the title of having the girlfriend and the perks, while the other person, the nice girl, was doing all the work. So she basically was doing the 9 to 5 job, and she deserved to be to be invoicing the girlfriend who didn't know that was at the time being cheated on by this nice girl. Neither one of them knew. And she was doing all the work, not getting any benefit, cooking meals, um, spending time, calling, coming over, dropping off things, gifts, all sorts of stuff, you name it. While this other person who was the technical girlfriend, and she was just got the loyalty, got the respect, she got everything, and she wasn't doing much. She was direct, she was to the point, she said her feelings, and um she basically was they both basically were getting cheated on by this one person. But why didn't he respect the nice girl? Why didn't he give her the title of the girlfriend? Why didn't he give her the title, and the benefits and the treatment that he gave to this person while this person's doing all the work? You know? I mean, talking about eating dinners, and leaving to go call this other girl, that this nice person made all the food, but have left her and went to go call somebody else. Does that sound fair to you? Like, that situation is crazy. But It's the reality that he wasn't respecting her because, um, he didn't have to. And not saying that he was right, but she was going above and beyond for someone who was not giving her equal treatment. She was being nice to someone who didn't deserve it and was not being nice back. And I'm not saying that the other person who was the girlfriend who had the title was being a B word or a mean girl, but didn't invest much and got all of everything that the nice girl had wanted. Eventually, at the end of the story, they all found out, shit hit the fan. Oops. And, it wasn't pretty, but it just goes to show that you have to be careful. You have to ask questions. You have to watch how people treat you because people will only treat you how you allow them to treat you. And it's not saying that these two women both knew about each other because they didn't. But it's like you have to ask the questions. You have to do your homework, your due diligence. You have to basically um, start off being have a little edge, a little guard. And I was told that men like it when you're a little bit guarded at first. You can't be that easy to get to. You can't be that go off, baking pies. Somebody, he comes to your house after the first date, you make him a pie, a homemade meal. I'm talking about macaroni, collard greens, fried chicken, the whole spread. And you're just nice. For what? Like, why? Sometimes people want to feel like they earned it. And a lot of people feel as though they don't deserve it. So they might start mistreating the person who's nice, who's doing all the nice things. Why is it that way? Why can't when someone is nice to you, you be nice to them? I guess I like to look at it like this because I've heard of so many scenarios. I'd be on this live stream literally for like a 35, 40 minutes if I talked about all the scenarios I know where people were nice and they did not get their just due. They did not get what they deserved. They didn't get the response that they were expecting from being the person that they thought would get them the attention and the title or um the respect by being nice. Now I know we're all raised by our people who raise us, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, whatever. Be nice, other people will be nice to you. That may work and it may not in as a child. But when you're an adult and you're dating in a relationship, a lot of people that I've known or talked to just about relationships, period, friends, um, like the one instance that I just shared, they aren't gonna start off rolling out the red carpet because when you start off like that, that's the expectation, and you're giving someone everything without them having to earn anything, and that makes absolutely no sense. It's like, insurance, when you go to work at a company, they don't give you the benefits to kick in until for 2 or 3 months. I think that's what Steve Harvey uses his example in his book. You have to earn the benefits. You have to prove yourself. You have to show that you're worthy um, of having those benefits because that means that you'll respect the job more. You'll have more loyalty. You'll probably last longer. Um, you'll work hard for it because you know that a reward is coming. Same as a relationship. Before you haul off and, you know, do some things that you can't really discuss on YouTube and someone doesn't really earn it, um sometimes it might work, but most of the time, you don't get the respect that you deserve. You don't get that title because if you're so willing with one person, maybe the person you're trying to be willing with is going to think, oh, maybe they're like that with everybody. Nowadays it's hard. I know I mentioned it earlier this week, with social media and different things going on in the world where it's so easy, everything is out there. you just turn on Instagram, Facebook, you see stories and, poses of pictures and lewd or seductive ways that really make it hard for someone to have their mind focused. And it's like, it's everywhere. It's not, nothing's discreet anymore, nothing's covered. So you have to be different. You have to be um stand out, and you have to be, assert yourself in such a way that a person is going to notice and know that you are not playing any games, that you are um upfront, that you are not a sucker, a punk, you know, coward, whatever you want to deem yourself. I mean, whatever you want to call. No, I don't want you to deem yourself any of that. That's the point of this live stream. Whatever you call a word for a person who is not given the respect that they deserve. So, um, you have to show that you have a little edge, and then you can't, and you're not going to just stand for just taking whatever someone gives you. Be willing to walk away. Be willing, let a person know that you can survive without them, because if they don't think that you can survive without them, then why would they treat you so special? Why would you stand out? Why would you be um worthy of a title? Why would you be the person that, changes the game, or you lock that person down, you know? Um, a lot of times, nice people uh, might be considered boring. They might be considered um, that they have, that taken for granted, not taken seriously, because uh, they're seen as someone who is just that way with anybody. That's just their personality. Maybe that's just something that they like doing. But everybody wants something in life. Whether you're nice, you're mean, whatever it is, everybody wants something. But getting the result that you want may not go about it in dating by being initially just nice for no reason. Nice for what? Like Drake said. What you being nice for? Um, and if it's not working out for you and you continue to be nice to someone that you're dating, you wasted time. You were okay to do so, and I guess treating people the way that you would want to be treated, which they say treat people the way you want to be treated. But I say you should treat people the way that they treat you. Matching energies these days is important in dating. Wait, I got a super chat. Hello. Who does the nice deeds first? Couldn't that easily end up being two people being rude to each other, tit for tat? That's a good point. We definitely don't like mean, spicy girls. Well, I feel as though a lot of people that I know personally that have gotten um, married, weren't mean and spicy, but they definitely asserted themselves in such a way that was respectful, and they put out an air that they weren't tolerating whatever was just given to them. They want certain things. They know their worth, self-esteem, confidence, and that is something that sometimes people who are nice feel obligated to be nice because they don't have that self-esteem, self-confidence, self-worth where they value themselves. And so if you don't value yourself, will somebody else value themselves? Will somebody else value you? So I feel like um it's not a battle of being rude, but being edgy, um, a little bit, having a way about you that makes you feel like you're not a pushover. You know, it's okay to be courteous. I feel like it's okay to be nice, but being a pushover, getting taken for granted, sometimes you have to draw the line. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. A lot of people will think that, oh, I might feel out of place, or I might push this person away by me asserting myself, or me checking this person on something that they need to be checked on, whether they feel some type of way about it or not. Because if someone's being rude to you, you can't just take that. But traditionally speaking, I think everybody should start off being cordial, but it's about being nice too soon. That's why the title is, you know, like people respect nice people finish last. It's not always a respectable job of being nice initially and go rolling out the red carpet for someone who doesn't earn it. That's basically it in a nutshell. But some people thrive off of people who are mean and rude. It's in rap songs, that they like girls with attitudes. It might be attractive. Some people thrive off of it. People like different people in different ways, and who carry themselves in ways that make them different and stand out, and let them know that, okay, I can't pull one over your eyes. I can't pull the wool over your eyes because I see your personality is not going for that. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I say the takeaway is be assertive. And this is with anybody, know what you want, being honest and forthcoming. A lot of people can't handle honesty, but I say be honest and forthcoming is a great attribute to have. And you could be nice, but when it's time to talk to someone about how they treat you, have enough respect for yourself to let that person make sure that they respect you and check them. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that's healthy. I think that's setting the bar. It's like, you can be nice, but make sure that you're being respected. Everything boils down to respect. Nobody wants to be disrespected. Um, Unless there's a rare few, because I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but most people don't like people who are rude and disrespectful and things like that. Let me see. It says, that's not what we want. We want to be your protector, provide. Oh, you can be all that. And that's great. But it seems like the people who are the protectors and providers still want that person who's not that pushover. You know, they want the person who's going to hold them accountable and make them realize that not everything you do is going to fly. And I feel that is a good man who's going to want a person to not let them treat them any kind of way and tell them anything and hold them accountable. And that's the ones I feel like men protect, provide for. The ones who hold themselves, the women who hold themselves of value and of status and care about the way you treat them are the ones that men respect and care for or are drawn to for the most part. Want to pour all the adornment on you and brag about you to our mothers. Yes. Yeah. And I feel like those are the ones that you brag about to your mom, not the one who's gonna sit up there and just like, would you brag to your mom about a doormat? No. You wanna brag to your mom about the person who stands out, the person who is smart. It shows you that they have confidence in themselves, because confidence is sexy. Confidence is something I can't think of a man who says they don't like the confident woman unless there's something that's a little bit wrong with them. I think most people, I would safely agree, that like women who are confident and can handle themselves with people. And I get it. It's a hard skill for some women to master. I've been guilty of being too nice myself at times. And, you know, I have experienced that finishing last feeling where it's not cool when you let somebody treat you any kind of way. So I don't condone it and recommend it. And yeah, all these things of what you're saying have valid reasoning on it. What you're saying in the chat, but I just feel like these things that you're mentioning, you want um someone to care for and protect and to bring home to the mom and to adore, are people who um have a lot of these attributes that I just mentioned and aren't that pushover, that doormat. that person to get over on, that person who's just going to take anything from everybody. If you don't, there's a famous saying, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything. Makes sense to me. So, um, yeah. What does it say? We want you to be strong for when we are not around. And yeah, and I feel like that attitude shows a form of strength. I mean, there's different ways, there's different levels to being rude, assertive, being a little bit mean, a little bit edgy, and then there's a plain out, you just over the top. I think there's different levels. I mean, submission, I know Jeannie Mai had commented about how she submits to uh Young Jeezy and got a lot of havoc for that. Like she got a lot of backlash for that. And I personally think submission is something that needs to be earned as well. It's like when you submit, dedication, union, marriage, it all should be well earned on both ends, because there's a give and take. If that person is submitting and caring about their significant other, and they're submitting and they're doing all these things, what is that significant other doing for them? Now I have a classic example, someone I know very personally. um they've been married for a very, very long time, and the husband rolls out the red carpet. I mean, anything and everything she wants, she gets. And she doesn't ask for much. Well, maybe sometimes she does, but he spoils her rotten. Was she a B? No. She was she's a nice person, but she stood out different. She didn't act like everybody else. She had her uh assertiveness, that she had confidence in herself, and that attracted um all of what she wanted, all of the good in a person. I feel like certain people can bring out good in other people, and certain people can not make you better. It can just add to make you worse. Different women can bring out different things in men, different attitudes in men. One woman can make a man go crazy, might be able to, like, give him the worst experience of dating in his life, where another woman can make that same man respect her, love her, and marry her. Different strokes for different folks, different people, different responses, different causes bring out different effects. So, I didn't mean to go so long on this live stream, but you guys make sure you comment about this, and tell me what you think. Do you think nice people finish last? Do you think that men respect women who are a little bit more mean, or I say mean in a lighthearted way, but women who are assertive, edgy, confident, not taking no mess, hold you accountable? That, let me know. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel, like this video, um, comment. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to come up with, want me to talk about next. And I might go live tomorrow again because I know I will be traveling. So yeah, hit me up. All right. Until next time, take care and blessings to you all. Be safe.